everyone, and welcome back. Here with Amira Celon, and this is my mid-month oracle card reading, which is done with the intention of meaning something to everyone who's watching this video. Happy New Year again, and I hope your year has come off to a great start. The format of my videos have slightly changed. I'm going to be doing, at the beginning of the month, 12 individual astro sign videos using the tarot. And then mid-month I'm going to be doing my oracle card mid-month readings for everybody watching the video, which is a general reading. So here we go. I'm just going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to do a combination of tarot and the oracle cards. I'm using the Albano weight deck for the tarot, and one's just jumped out. And I'm also going to be using my Amira's Love oracle cards, which I channeled from Spirit, which can be used for any question. And if you'd like to check out the cards more, you can click a daily card on my website, amiracelon.com, to familiarize yourself with the cards and get a free reading on a daily basis. So I've got 3 cards that have jumped out of the tarot, and we'll just see what's in store for us moving forward for the mid-month, moving forward through January 2016. Okay, there goes another one. Okay. Just done a 7-card story with the tarot, and I'm going to be doing also the oracle cards. So let's have a look and see what is coming up here. The first card I have is the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is about sharing, receiving money, giving money. Also people noticing your talents, getting rewards of something financial or even emotional, I'm feeling for this one. So this one is quite a nice card. It's about also reaping the rewards, I feel, from past effort and past energy. So you might get a bonus, a pay rise, a promotion, or even a gift of money from a relative or somebody close to you. The second card we have here is the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups, as you can see behind this figure here, we have 2 cups that are still standing, and in front there's 3 cups that have emptied themselves and they're on the ground. So this card for me means that whatever you've left behind you emotionally is behind you, and you've turned your back on something emotional. In front of you, you might not be very happy about what emotional aspects and things are coming up or in front of you at this present moment. And you might feel like you've lost something emotionally as well. It could be you've lost a friend, you've lost a relative, either physically or emotionally. You've lost maybe somebody that you were dating or you were interested in, or you might not be seeing very clearly that your hopes and dreams are going to be fulfilled in some way. You might be just feeling at a loss in general. But if you're looking behind that figure standing there, you can still see the 2 cups are full. So there's something that's still left with you or still left behind you, something that you've put in emotional energy. And the bridge also stands out to me as well, which is just here. So the bridge is sort of like connecting you with the past, connecting you with energetic energy as well, ethereal energy and emotional energy. Maybe somebody from the past is still wanting to be with you or coming back into your life in some way for some of you. Moving forward, we've got the 2 of Cups, and that's a beautiful card. I see the 2 of Cups as really coming together for a relationship. It's also about marriage, agreements, serenity, success in relationships, partnerships in every sense. But it's really a romantic card, and it's a very serene card. It feels very to me like it's above board, and it's someone or something that is making you their own or declaring you in some way to the world. That's my message I've got through this card for you. There's this regal thing here, and it could be a connection also with some sort of older country like Europe, a European country, or a country connected to the UK, for example. The Queen comes to mind. UK is ruled by Taurus. It's a very traditional country. and this could be something there that has some sort of like traditions attached to it. So you could be doing something in a traditional way with a partner. You could even be getting married, having a ceremony, coming together for partnership, coming together for rejoicing and celebrating a specific event, an anniversary or a birthday. And I feel that this is a very nice balanced relationship, whatever it may be, whether it's business or personal. Next card we have moving forward is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is a little bit similar to the previous Five of Cups that we had before. And it's these two swords behind you here that are still planted in the ground, and you're moving forward and kind of trying to make something happen. So this card often to me means wishing, hoping and tempting and designing something to happen. This is sort of taking what you have. It's almost stealing something in a way, but in a good way. It's sort of taking from the past what you've had, moving forward and trying to design something. You've got the tents here also in the background, so it's sort of like you're trying to construct something. You're trying to put something into action. You're trying to pitch a tent, or maybe go to the circus. So it's sort of like you're trying to create something here and moving forward. And it's like you might be at your wit's end in some ways, on some level, for some of you, of trying to make something happen and not seeing the results as yet of it actually coming to fruition. The next card we have is the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords can be feeling like you're blindfolded on some level. We've also got a very big transit of Mercury retrograde this month up until the 25th of January. So you could feel like you're at a standstill, like communication's not happening for you. The swords are all about communication, about mental or mental sort of like dynamics, indecision in some way. This is about being having a crossroad or being indecisive about something, two different options, two different things, or not seeing clearly what's ahead of you, or the choices you have in front of you. I'm also being drawn to the moon element here. So new moon or a full moon, but it looks like a new moon to me. So it's sort of like the new beginning of something, and you might be at a loss to see exactly what it has in store for you, or exactly what it has holding for you in some way. So the blindfold's there, and it's saying to take the blindfold off, or just to sit it out until you can really get a clearer picture about what these two options are for you, because I do feel you're torn between two different things, two different people, two different directions. And it could be just a situation where you just have to sit it out. I feel it's also emotionally related as well. I'm picking up the water there behind you. So there's some emotional energy or emotional investment you put into this idea, project or situation in the past. And it could be an emotional situation, a relationship situation. So it's saying just to sit pretty for the moment. Let's see what happens. Sitting pretty is an Australian term. Sitting pretty is just taking your time, sitting pretty, taking your time out and seeing what comes to you. So let's see what next we have coming up. We've got the Fool here, which is a major arcana card. It's also has a 0 number on it, which is at the top here, and it's taking off as in you're a fool. It's a light energy card. It's an innocent card. It's a card where you're taking new steps into a new direction and not knowing what is going to be holding or coming about as the outcome of this particular step that you're taking. So it's a step into the unknown. It could be feeling like it's a little bit of a treacherous step. It could be feeling like it's a little bit of a foolish step, but at the same time I feel it's a very innocent start of something fresh and new for you. And I'm picking up the flower here in the hand that the Fool here is holding, and it's sort of like, let's go with grace, let's go with serenity, let's go with a new flower, a new direction, a new possibility. Let's just see what happens if I take that one step into the unknown and step into something new and fresh. So I feel that's pretty positive. You could also be traveling as well. There's travel around that card too. Traveling into new territory or new locations. This final card in the 7 card story for you I've done is the 3 of Cups. So the Three of Cups is pulled. This is rejoicing and celebration. This is coming together with friends. This is festivities. This is celebrating something really amazing and the fruits of the energy of something that you've put in, or the question at hand here. So I feel the outcome with this situation is a celebration, a rejoicement. I feel also that it's coming together with girlfriends or friends and getting excited about something. It could be also with co-workers, colleagues. I feel it's also to do with a partnership, but it could be more than one partner here. And also just look out for a triangle in a relationship, because there's some people out there that are having extramarital or extra affairs around their actual person that they're dating or living with at the moment, and that has come to my attention recently. So there's quite a lot of that going on, and so it's really checking out to see what is behind something as well, but also making sure that you have everything in your vision of what the truth is in the matter. And there is rejoicement here, so I'm feeling that it is a very positive outcome to this spread for you this week, or this mid-month. And I feel like there's a reason that you'll be celebrating, and it could be actually you're celebrating towards the end of the month, because I'm feeling that this whole scenario might take a couple of weeks to unfold. So that is a really nice one for you, and I hope you enjoy that, and let me know how you go with that. Send me a message below, and I endeavour to answer all the questions that come up about the cards. If you have any questions about the cards or can't quite understand how it relates to you, just pop a question in the box below and I'll see what comes up. Now I'm shuffling my cards, Amira's Love Oracle cards. If you are interested in these cards, they are available on eBay or also through my website and in selected bookstores in the US and also in Australia. Now, we've got a couple of cards that have popped out. Now let's have a look here for a 7-card story for Amira's Love Oracle for everybody. Mid-month, January 2016. Moving forward, what's in store? Okay. Mid-month. Okay. Let's have a look and see. Right. Pulled a few cards here because I feel they're all relevant, and it's given me more of a story to sort of work with for you. So here we go with the certain cards. Okay, the first card that's coming up is the obstacle card. So this can be like there's a roadblock here in the road, and you need to remove this obstacle for you to be able to go down the road smoothly and safely into the future or on your path of life. So basically, sometimes we are given obstacles to kind of unlock or make us look at a particular situation to understand where we're going and what we're doing, and just to slow us down a little bit. I'm also picking up 2 dolphins here in the clouds, and 2 dolphins to me means abundance, opportunity and expansion. It's a very lucky symbol. 2 dolphins to me is really about dolphin and beautiful energy coming into you and messages from spirit as well. So let's see what the next card is. We've got the Ice King. So the Ice King can be a boss, father figure, husband, or an entrepreneur of some description. So this man is coming into the cards here to show us discipline, to show us structure, to show us organization. He could be also a man who is under the sign of Leo, or an entrepreneur, father figure, boss figure. He's showing us our talents or giving us discipline in some way. If you are looking for a relationship, he could be this person coming into your life, so he could very well be an entrepreneur or a boss of some description. It could be your current boss in your workplace, and he's coming down at you, and maybe he's creating the obstacles for you to sort of try to understand or sort of work something out around you in the workplace. But I do feel he's there for guidance. I feel he's there for support. I feel he's there for financial abundance as well. I feel like he can add some sort of value to your life if you're not the person, if you're not the Ice King yourself. So I do feel that he is there for a reason and a season is what I'm picking up around him. And it could be just the winter season, because we do see him in a snowscape. So the winter season is upon us, and he could very well be in the northern hemisphere, of course, in a winter season, and it could just be for the season of the winter that he is around us. He could have connections to snow or parts of the countries that you might be dealing with that are snowing at the moment, like the northern hemisphere going into northern America, North America, Canada, and also up to Sweden, Norway, and I'm picking up Northern Europe, but I'm mainly picking up Sweden, Norway, and parts of Russia as well, Eastern Europe. Okay, the next card we have here is the open relationship card. So this can be just keep your eye out for new possibilities on the horizon, whether it's work, whether it is relationship, whether it is something new on the horizon that hasn't kind of come into fruition right now. It could be also that the person coming into your life right now is coming in an open way, whether they're just presenting themselves for an open relationship. They're not stating that they're looking for a real relationship. And it's very important to listen to what people say when they're coming into relationship. If somebody says, hey, I'm just looking for fun and to have a good time, take what they say seriously. Don't ignore what they say. If they're coming in and they're saying to you, oh, I'm looking for a really serious relationship, look at the action of what they do to create that relationship with you. Don't believe everything that you hear. Look at the action behind it. See who this person is, what they're offering to you for a relationship. So it's saying to keep your eye out for new opportunities. A lot of people at the beginning of the year, they can be looking for new love, new romance, new situations, expanding their horizons, and also new jobs and new business opportunities as well. So this is definitely something that could very well come up. And the next card I have is a long distance card. So this is another one about expanding your horizons, and the person or thing or project you might have in mind here for some of you could be coming from over the seas, could be somebody from a foreign background, could be relating to import-export goods and services over the seas and over the internet as well, as this rules the internet because it is the World Wide Web. We almost forget what www means, don't we? But that's what it is. So this is goods and services coming in and out. This is a ship on the horizon also, so you might be looking for your love to come over calm seas. And one metaphysical manifestation message that you can always put out there as a mantra is, my true love comes to me over a smooth sea. And you can just see that person just floating in over a smooth sea, coming into your life very easily and effortlessly. So just hold that sort of thing and image and manifestation in your mind, and sometimes magically it can actually happen. Next one we have here, the card is communication. So you could be hearing from something about somebody, that somebody could be communicating with you from over the seas, coming through. One of the possibilities that you've put out there is coming back to you with the communication. You could be receiving messages, emails, phone calls, text messages, contact from anybody that you've maybe put out there that you'd like to receive some sort of cooperation or collaboration with. Could be a work situation, a relationship situation, but you will be hearing news from somebody about something specific that you have put out there, and you might have forgotten about it. I'm kind of feeling that it might be something that you've put out maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, or going back into last year, and suddenly they come out of the blue and they contact you because it's the right time for something to be manifested. I feel it's ripe and right, the right and ripe time. So that's really positive. Next one we have is the gifts card. Now, gifts and surprises, this is Pandora's box opening. Gifts and surprises, things coming out of the blue. Gifts, material gifts, spiritual gifts. This is all also you getting insights about certain people, situations, and work, whether it's work or personal, or could be your landlord, could be your tenant, could be anything that is coming to you as like a definite message that keeps repeating itself over and over in your mind. It's confirming to you, this gift and message that's coming through, that that particular person or thing is exactly what you think of it. So don't ignore these gifts and messages that come to you from Spirit. Spirit is around you, looking after you, sending you these messages for a reason. It could be through dreams, or it could be just every single day you think about somebody and you get that same message come into your mind about that person. And it could be just you confirming that person as a liar. Could be confirming to you that person is a great friend. Could be confirming to you that that person is unavailable. So just accept it and let it go. That's what I'm feeling through this card. But surprises and things coming out of the blue. You could be hearing from somebody through the communication card that gives you a message. So, and it won't be what you're expecting either. I feel it's something quite unusual. Next card, I've pulled a few more cards than anticipated, but next card we have is the family card. So this is soul family. This is also connecting with your family. This is connecting with family traditions. This is also connecting with maybe your family or family members in spirit. This is spending more time with your immediate family, your children, your husband, your wife, maybe your extended family as well. So this is very important at the moment. Maybe it's time to regroup. Maybe it's time to expand your energy out there to see what your extended relatives are doing. And maybe it's even to trace the family tree and to see where you come from and what traditions and things might be in your family that would be interesting for you to know about right now at this point in time in your life. And that's the message I'm getting through this card for you, or for some of you. Next card I have is the fair male. Now this person can be quite significant in your life coming through. Related to this reading, he could be the Ice King. He could be the person that contacts you for business or relationship from over the seas or from around you at the moment. So fair male is somebody fairish for their cultural background. So if they are of a darker cultural background, they could be wheatish or lighter in complexion. Not necessarily Caucasian, but definitely somebody fairish. It could be also a fair male as somebody who has justice around them, who is a correct sort of person, who does what he says he's going to do. So a fair and just person does come to mind with this card as well for you, or for some of you. So just keep an eye out for him, and you might already know who this is, or this also could be you. Finishing off for our reading this time around mid-month, we have the Freedom card. So the Freedom card is really about spreading your wings. It's about horizons, about opportunities. It's about a sense of freedom. So whatever situation you're in, whether it's personal, relationship or business, you need to have a sense of freedom to be able to manage yourself in this current situation. And the Freedom card doesn't mean that you're not committed to somebody or something. The Freedom card is that you need to breathe. You need space to breathe and to be yourself and to spread your wings and to be able to evolve on your life purpose. So whoever gives you the freedom that you need and that you value is the person or thing or project that is meant to be with you and the person to choose. So nobody who creates tension and fear and anxiety, but somebody who gives you the freedom and the trust and the respect to understand who you are and what you have to do, as well as giving you that commitment to be loyal to you and to be supportive to you. And that's the message I'm getting with this. I feel like this is a new chapter for you in your life. This is a new situation for you. And maybe you haven't felt this before. Maybe everybody else around you has always stifled your creativity, has stifled your opportunities, has restricted you in some way. So this is about choosing people, bosses, partners, work relationships who allow you to feel free and give you that sense of freedom. So I hope you've enjoyed my reading for this mid-month of January 2016. If you'd like to book a personal session with me to go more into depth about your personal situation, you can book through my website. I have fabulous options of 1-question readings right through to really deep 45-minute readings as well. So lots of love and angel blessings, and remember one thing, keep your flirt on. Ciao for now. Bye.